welcome to the Mo Creatures update video. I just want to talk about some of the bugs first that have been found. Dr. Zhark knows about these bugs, and he will be releasing a bug fix when he can. So first off, when you ride your horses, whether they're tame or... I believe if they're tame, it won't happen, but if they're not tame, the game crashes if you try and ride them. I'm not sure what happens. Yeah, you can still ride your tamed horses. It's just if the horse is not tame and you try and ride it right away, or you tame a new horse that's not pre-existing, the game may crash. Another one is... Actually, I don't know. There's another crash, something to do with tamed animals, but I'm not sure which one it is. Question, how are you all out of your stalls? Did you guys just all hop out? Well, that's cool, I guess. We'll all just stand out of our stalls. Okay, so anyway, there has been a few changes to some of the animals, as well as a few texture changes, and then there's been a few new animals added to the game. So, what I want to talk about first is the horses. One of the bugs... One of the bugs is that the wings or the legs of the horses or the insects might move too fast. We'll get to the insects in a second. And for some reason, our yeah, see, this one's glitching into the floor. And well, our black Pegasus is still looks the same, but for some reason they incurred health damage. So and our textures for our items are also a tad bit off by the looks of it. They're all different. Yeah, the items are all a little askew. So anyway, actually they've all taken damage. It's like they're falling through the floor. That is very bizarre. Anyway, I just wanted to point that out. And that's one of the bugs as well. Got some glitchy horses. So we will get right into the new animals. So, first off we have a butterfly. Now, there's a different kind of butterfly per biome. Well, not for every biome, but the textures are pretty sweet. And it does change based on your biome. And we will show you guys that in a bit. Next up is the snail, and I think these things are just adorable. You have one that doesn't have a shell, so like a slug, and you can't, you actually can't do anything with them. They're just kind of there. And then you have the snail with a shell, and they come in a couple different colors, so there he is. They hide in their shell if you get too close to them. So see, he's hopped in his shell. And then there's that one. And then there's supposed to be one with an orange shell. Oh, there's one with the brown shell. Maybe the orange one's rare. Oh, there's a black one. Oh, there's one with a green shell. And there's supposed to be one with an orange shell, and that's the one I found right off the bat when I first looked at the mod. But it looks like he is missing in action. So maybe he's a rare one. So anyway, we got this whole pile of snails here. When you kill them, they are supposed to drop slime. Oh yeah. The hitboxes aren't off. I'm just a really bad hit. So, now that I have spawned a whole pile of snails, we will continue on. So the next one is a cricket. And they don't currently have sounds. I'm not really sure why they fly, because where I'm from, crickets don't fly. And I don't think they drop anything if you happen to kill them. No, don't drop anything. And they currently don't have a sound yet, unless my game's just not working very well. And then this next one is a firefly. So we got a cool little firefly. And I believe, so here it is at night. They give off a tiny bit of a glow, but not much. Enough that you'd know they were there anyway. Butterflies don't drop anything, and neither do fireflies. Wherever they went. Don't drop anything. And then next up we have the dragonfly. Now I love dragonfly. There are a few different colors. There's blue, light blue, green, red. It looks like that's the only colors there are. They have really cool animation. I think all the insects have super cool animation. And then the dragonflies come in different colors. And they don't drop anything either. So, another insect is the fly. So just the average house fly. And that's what they look like there. They're quite big for a bug, I believe. Because as you can see here, this is what the size is for the snails. Rather small. And then for the dragonfly. And the firefly. And for the regular fly. So they are kind of big. But, it's not quite that, out of the ordinary. So let's go back, and then the last one is the bee. So I'll just spawn a bunch. So there's the bees. And they don't drop anything either. And as far as I know, they don't sting. I thought it'd be kind of cool if they stung, but they don't. And yeah, so those are the insects. And now we just have a couple aesthetic changes to some textures of the bears, and the boars have also been changed. So I'm going to switch back into creative mode. I'm going to fly over here away from all that nonsense. And I'm going to spawn some boars. So, make sure I got the right egg. So that's what the father, or the male boar, looks like. Then we got the baby boar. And a bigger boar. And they also have the chance of dropping, when you kill them, they have a chance of dropping this new hide pelt. So you got the fur pelt, wherever it went, fur pelt, and then that can make fur armor, and then you have this hide, which makes hide armor. So when you kill these boars, they have a chance of dropping that hide. So I'm gonna get them. Now they're supposed to make like a little piggy sound, but for some reason mine's not working. And then, so yeah, as you can see in my item bar, I have 6 pelts. Okay, and then, so that was the texture change for the boar. I think they look sweet. And this is the bear. So there is a little grizzly bear, and he's sitting down. He's sitting down. And hopefully I can spawn well, there's a panda. Currently you can't do anything with them. They're just there to look at. They are attracted to sugarcane, but I will show you what happens when they eat some that's on the ground. So you can't right click on them, but if you throw it at them and they eat it, they will despawn. They just poof, gone. The forum page doesn't say anything about taming them, so I don't know if it's possible or not. So here is the big grizzly bear, and there's the size comparison. And then when he stands, he is quite a bit bigger. And they will also drop these new hide pelts occasionally. Oops. And the grizzly bear is one of the texture changes, and then they have a black bear. But I might have to be in a certain biome for that. There's one pelt. So grizzly bears, if provoked, they will attack. So provoked would be like stealing its food or hitting it. Pandas will not attack. I'm not really sure how this guy's moving. And black bears will attack when provoked. Polar bears will attack no matter what. So if they see you, they will attack you. So let's go to the forest here. Let's see if we can spawn. We can spawn a black bear. So there's the black bear. So it does depend on the biome. So there's the size. And they also stand up. Not sure if they climb trees or not, but if they do, that would be sweet. Because black bears in the wild actually existing, they do climb trees. But this one does not seem interested in climbing a tree. Okay, and then I will have to jump into... So up here is an example of the new polar bear. We actually have a couple. We have a little one and a big one. So they're both trying to eat me. Little baby one sits down. So there's the size comparison. Quite a bit bigger, and quite a bit bigger than the grizzly bear. The polar bear is the biggest bear type that he has added. It also drops the hide pelts. Okay. So you got those fancy hide pelts. Now, if you take those hide pelts, and I'm just going to use the survival, or the too many items thing, you can make hide armor. So, I'm just going to switch over and put this on. So you get the same level as as iron armor. And then this is what it looks like. So instead of that Eskimo look that you get with the fur armor, this is more of like a hunter-gatherer look. That's what you want to call it. So I'm going to go back down here. There's something I wanted to look at. It was the butterflies. So I want to go down here and see if we can't spawn... Well, that's a bear. Wanted to see if we can spawn some butterflies. There, and then there was another animal added, and it's the turkey. So I'm going to go over here, spawn the turkey. So that's what the turkey looks like. And when you kill the turkey, you have the chance of getting a raw turkey that you can obviously cook and eat. And he will eventually have a turkey sound. So, look at that. So there's a moth, different kind of butterfly. Oh, there's a cool one. You can't put them on your head, apparently. That's turkey. There's a cool one. There we go. That blue one was the one I was trying to find. Etc. So there's all the different kinds of butterflies. And a turkey. So, panda bears are apparently attracted to sugarcane. So if you put up a little sugarcane farm, I'm sure you'll run into one. I'm not sure what the specifications are on where they spawn, because none of that's really been released yet. And then I'm going to jump on over to the forum page. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm on the forum page now, and you can see updating the mod for 1.3.2 has been a tremendous job. I've released it with several known bugs. I'm working on fixing them. So that is what Dr. Zhark said. So, currently, the mod only works for single player and built-in servers. Will not work for dedicated servers yet. Inventory isn't working for horses. When riding a horse, the jump key is disabled. Vanishing and appearing effects not appearing on other clients. Vanishing horses persists, so that's probably the issue that we showed you guys about the ones falling through the floor. There's a bug when picking up small creatures in fish bowls. Not really sure what happens, but it's a bug. Ogres don't raise their arm when smashing. That's not really a big one. That's more of just a visual thing. Kitty litters and bunnies don't attract hunter mobs. They're supposedly supposed to, but they don't. Scorpions are not poisonous. That's probably a big deal. Snake head rotation's wrong. Snake attack animation's not shown. Kitty attack animation not shown. Legs and tails of fairy horses and some insects move too fast. Unable to name tamed creatures. The spawning eggs are all the wrong color. So if you guys noticed, they're all like a dark or light green. So he's working on changing that. Ducks don't move their wings. The big cat size, health, and attack power is not set up properly. The turkey and insect sounds are missing, so it wasn't just me. They're just not there. Vanilla mob spawning is not changed with mo creatures. He has that scratched out, so I'm assuming that's one he's fixed. You are unable to tame or dolphins or horses by mounting them. That crashed the game. He has that one crossed out now. It wasn't crossed out this morning. And then werewolf head rotation's buggy. I haven't seen that for myself yet, so I don't know. Litter boxes and kitty beds cannot be placed in the world. Haven't really taken a look at that either. Health bars of certain tamed animals are too long. Only happens when using other mods. And when the player scrapes the croc grab. Something to do with the crocodile attack. There's a sync error. I'm assuming that's what that means. There may be other bugs that he's not aware of that will be added to the list once reported. And then you guys can check out the rest of the forum page, but I just wanted to make sure you guys were aware of those bugs, so that way if your game crashed, you didn't come complaining to me. Because 1, it's not my fault, 2, there's nothing I can really do about it, and 3, I don't really know why you complained to me, because there's, again, nothing I can do about it. Unless suggest why it's crashing, which most of the time is an installation problem, except here there are actually some known bugs. So, with that in mind, you guys can decide whether you want to install it now or wait till 4.0.2 or 0.3 is released, which would be the bug fix. And he will post that, and I'm sure. And once it's posted, I will let you guys know. And with that, I guess that concludes this video. So I'll talk to you guys later.